Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Showing the slab in today's game, Luinder Avila. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. And with that, we're underway in Kansas City.
Ball, that's low.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
That one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Collins under it. And there's one away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
At the plate, Victor Mesa Jr. trying to get the Rays on the board.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two on, 1 out. Hit on the ground to short. The flip. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We go to the bottom of the first, and starting on the mound for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Ball one.
In the air to left center. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground to the left. Walls. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's down.
Close, but called a ball. 3-1. Strike on the inside corner. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Avila goes 6 feet 3 inches, 195 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Here's a 1-1.
Aye.
Got it. And quickly 1 away in the second. Simpson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Got him.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Cedric Mullin.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Simpson aboard here at first with nobody out. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
That's a ball.
There's a ball. Throw to second, and he's safe. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Just
That's
missed.
ball three.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground
That
ball
ball's
right
foul.
side, and that's just foul. The Rays looking to strike first here at the top of the second. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Ben Williamson. And that one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. That one is absolutely belted. And a superb diving catch. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. The relay, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here in Kansas City, here's the Royals' designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Ball. That's in. Ball 2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 2-1. Rolled over to third. Caminero. Over to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Delgado.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And now the 0-1. Foul ball there. No score here in the second. Gets a piece and stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that
That's a
fastball
ball.
was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Michael Massey, the next to hit. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Man at first, one away.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one in there across the letters. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's in there. And the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them.
Nope. Outside.
On the ground. Williamson fires over to first. What a play.
Batting 8, third baseman number 2,
Tyler Tolbert steps in for the Royals. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Hey!
Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-2. Swing and a bouncer. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting 9, the catcher number 40, Nick Forte.
Ball, that's upstairs. No, that's low.
Top of the third, no score. Way high with that one. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Strike
Hey!
one. fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now walked to open the ball game.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it is gone. A solo shot. And the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Inside, ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that'll do it. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Cameron Meister.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
That's outside.
Ball, that's out.
And that's ball 1.
Hey, 2.
Out to short. Walls throws
He's
to
out.
first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Next for the Royals, the center fielder, Clay Thomas.
Hey!
And the 0-1.
That's a ball.
That one fouled off. One, 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That's
That
out.
one outside, and the count's even at 2. Just
that's a ball.
missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Simpson on his way over. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike. And a payoff pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher, Holder Jensen.
Quick move to first. Witt dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man on second, 2 down. On the outside corner, and the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So 1 left for Kansas City. They still trail 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Royals,
back, and now on the
number
mound to start the
61,
4th, Eric Sarantola. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground to third. Sends it to Perez. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Strom, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
2 down, bases empty. And now Chandler Simpson. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 4th, Starling Marte steps in for the Royals. This one in the air, center field, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, Salvador.
Home team down a run. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Walked his first time.
Hey! Ball. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That is the inning. KC down in order, and it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Strike 2. Sarantola in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Oh, that got away from him.
Got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Second baseman, Ben Williamson.
Curve in the dirt, kicks away. But no advance. That's ball 1. Mullins on at first, nobody out. Quick toss to first. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw.
Ball. That's inside.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. And ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. Stays alive.
That's a really good take.
First and second here, no outs. Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away. 0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. That one is foul, and he'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. Just
that's
missed.
off the plate. Ball 2.
A sliding stop over to first, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you could take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And next up for the Royals, Cameron Meisner. He's 0 for 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that's too high.
That's ball 2.
The Royals down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a ground ball.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 4.
And ball 4 there.
Perfect.
Tying run is on base.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And that
Nope.
misses.
Ball 1.
And that is ball 1.
That's ball 2.
That
Ball.
one misses, and the count is 3-1. Bobby Witt Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a 3-1 on the way. In the air, right field. And that ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Kansas City. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Matt Strom.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda, ripped to right. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 13.
1 for 2.
Junior Caminero.
I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Up the middle. What a stop. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And that one clips the corner. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offer in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, well, we go bottom 6. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. And that one fouled off. just
Ball,
missed.
that's just out.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Cole Sulser getting loose out there. Legumina getting loose as well. Next
Ball,
one misses.
inside.
Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Oh, 1 now.
Outside, that's a ball.
The Royals trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. And the
Ball
sweeper
3.
is off the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. And he walked it.
Base, ball
And
4.
after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold tape.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now,
So they bring on the veteran, Cam Boozer. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Starling Marte up to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Popped up. And there's 2 away.
up next for the Royals, the first baseman, Delgado.
Ball 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Jensen leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now the count is even 2-2. Now he's challenging the called strike, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Massey really thriving with the bat this season here at home. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Outside low. Ball 1. Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
To third. They take the force out, and that is that. Royals strand a pair. They're down 1-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Back way. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Cruz getting cranked up as well. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So digging in, Ben Williamson. Swings through that one for strike 1. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off down the right side. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Outside corner. Got him looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Matt Strom gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Royals,
on now, Alex Lang.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Ball 1.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, left field. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Walls, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now quick throw to first. Walls back on a dive. Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, safe. It's 3-zip.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Ball, that's outside. Ball 2.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pitch
Ball
misses
3.
there. Ball 3. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. That one
That's
off the
ball
mark. And now 3-1. Jonathan Aranda next to bat for Tampa. And a base hit up the middle. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Tag, not in time. He scores. And it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Alex Lang won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, John Schreiber. He's been so good against lefties.
Ball, that's in.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. One now. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. Sets him down looking. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rays 4 and the Royals nothing. here in Kansas City. Bottom of the 7th, Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Out towards right center field. Mesa gets under it. 1 down.
And either way, the results aren't what they want, and they're probably feeling a little overmatched in the box.
Ball, that's out.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Ball, that's
Just
outside.
missed. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Royals.
So up next, Cameron Meisner.
Nope, that's
Now
inside.
this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-0.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Caminero. 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, Clay Thomas.
That's a ball. Ball in.
He swings and fouls one off. Two one now. Just
Outside.
missed. Bobby Witt Jr. next up for Kansas City. The 3-1. So a walk puts
Ball
runners
four.
at first and second.
The batter, number
Not what he
7.
wanted to do there, but keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cam Boozer departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after
Now
this.
pitching for
Kevin Kelly taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Foul ball there.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Two on, two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score easily. They're on the board 4-1.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And that's down and away. The tying run at the plate.
That's
and that
ball
one
two.
A little below the knees. And that's ball two. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. We go to the eighth, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. That's something they should feel very good about.
That one to first. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to the pitcher. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
There's a strike.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
And a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder.
So digging in, Chandler Simpson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Gets him to chase after that one. Gets to it on the first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the Rays 4 and the Royals 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air to left center, Simpson on the move, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, number 1.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kevin Kelly out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cole Sulser. On for the 30th time this year. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The 0-2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
On the ground, right side. Williamson to first, and that'll do it. The Royals get one back on this solo homer. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Royals,
It's the top of the
number
ninth, and there's a new
44.
pitcher on the mound. Beck Way.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball. That's inside. Nope. Upstairs.
That one pushed to the left and foul. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Chop to the left side. Sends it to Perez. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Brings it in for the third out. Down in order go the Rays as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays,
back, and here comes the closer, Brian Baker.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a
third
save.
baseman number 2, Tyler Colbert.
Hey.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Ball 2.
Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
1 out, man at first. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
This
That's
is
a
one of
ball.
those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The Royals with the tying run at the plate. They're the home team trying to pull it out. Next
No, that's
offering is
down.
downstairs. Bobby Witt Jr. on deck for the Royals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around second, on his way to third. And it throws off line, safe at third.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
That one's
Ball.
upstairs, ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
So the tying run at second. That one missing inside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That
Ball
one inside. Ball three.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch is in there. 3-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Makes the catch for the second out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Carter Jensen. 0 for 3 in this one.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. The Rays trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.